Welcome to Act St Entertainment. On this episode of Music Drive, I'm your host, Mark T.I. We have a special guest who will be joining us pretty soon. He's a banker, he's also an artist. Make welcome St Mykhelz. So, St Mykhelz.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yes.
Thank
good
you.
to have you.
Thank you very much.
It's rare to find artists that are bankers at the same time.
So it won't be an easy one.
Yeah. So tell us about St Mykhelz.
Well, St Mykhelz is a banker and also a musical artist. I am a performing artist. I do Afrobeat and I've recorded some couple of songs. The last one I dropped sometimes last year is Day Alright. Currently I'm working on my EP. The title of the EP is Vintage.
Oh, beautiful. So, how long have you been in the industry? You seem to have some projects already.
It's quite a while, but officially I could say 5-6 years.
Oh, that's a long time. And you've also been in the banking industry.
Yes, it's a tough one. Banker in the day and an artist after work.
After work, yes. Because I'm trying to imagine, I'm sure a lot of our viewers will try to imagine how you combine both jobs, knowing how tasking banking jobs are, and also how tasking music is. Music is a jealous profession. So we'll be hearing rumors about an EP coming soon. So
Yes. The EP rumor is real. We've been working around the clock to come up with a box package of songs. The last time we dropped the song was last year, Day Alright, and our fans have been asking, St Mykhelz, also, are you dropping anything? First quarter and second quarter is here. So we're trying to work hard to get this EP, a full package of about 8 tracks. And the title of the EP is Vintage. Vintage.
Well, I can understand. I'm sure your fans will understand that you have a tasking job, you're in banking, so they will forgive you for not dropping any projects anytime soon. But yes, I'd like to know, rather I would like to know, what is the EP about? What kind of genre do you have in the EP? Could you just give us a little bit of lowdown on what we're expecting?
Okay, the EP.
We're itching to know.
The EP is bumper.
Okay.
Bumper, you have the whole Afro feel with different genre. You have soul, you have Afro beats, you have Afro cruise, R&B, amapiano.
Oh.
The couples of genre in it. The stages we chose some on reality, some on love, some on vibe, cruise.
Very important.
Those are the major areas we are concentrating.
Okay. So, what kind of who are you going to be working with, or who are you working with on this album? Because the names you mentioned earlier, the people you worked with, they are actually caliber in the music industry. So,
okay. On this EP, interesting enough, there's no featuring.
Oh, it's all you.
It's St Mykhelz all the way, all the way. But the interesting thing about this EP and why we decided to name it Vintage is from the old to the new.
Okay.
There are a couple of songs we packaged over a time, and we're waiting for the best time to drop them. And before we know, time keeps ticking. There's this thing about trend and style. So, but we don't want to let it go because of the message and what the fans knows us for. So we're coming from the old to the new genre and to the current state. That's good.
So it's going to be like a travel back in time to the present, and if possible the future.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. So when are we expecting this? Is it going to be like an open launch, or is it going to be a digital launch?
Wait for it. It's here. It's close. Our drop dates, our release date is going to be on July 1st.
July 1st.
To usher in the second half of the year.
So you guys, you heard it first at Afro Juju Studio. Vintage the EP.
Vintage.
It will be out on the 1st of July.
1st of July. So get ready to stream, download, share.
Where can this your work where can they be streamed or download? Do we have a particular place we should be expecting them to drop?
Well, all platforms. All platforms. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Blueplay, anywhere. All stores.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait. So, and all right, moving forward, with so many questions I'd like to ask. I don't know if time will permit, but I'd like to know the meaning of vintage. Like, why the name vintage? Although I know you've explained that it's about coming from the past into the future, but there could be other words that you just describe the EP with. But I want to know why you used vintage.
Okay, we use the title vintage because you know what's vintage stand for? Classic, valuable stores over time that has stood the test of time and is still there, standing right. So we have the couple of songs that we've recorded in the past. We've come to work on it to make it modernized to the current trend.
Okay.
But because of the messages inside and the values that we're trying to pass, till the current present stage of the new vibes we're adding to it, make us to title the EP Vintage. So if you listen to it from track 1, you see how we're coming from the time past, style is changing to the current trend and to where we are right now.
Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And also having to put in a lot of work, bringing out time from your other job. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask which one do you love more? Is it banking or music? But I'm guessing it's music, because banking is a job that is tasking, takes a lot of your time, especially in Nigeria. So how do you, like, at work? How do you relate music and work? How do your co-workers see you? How do they accept your other part of you? You know, I'm just trying to imagine myself in your shoes and how the co-workers would relate with me. You know.
Okay. First of all, work is work. Whatever that is worth doing right should be worth doing well.
Yeah.
Banking is what I love to do. It's part of what has helped me to grow to this stage where I am.
Yeah.
So banking is banking. The music is on the other side. At work, I bear a name. In my music, I'm St Mykhelz. So my colleagues know outside work, if we come to the bar, to the lounge, or my music concert, you know you're meeting St Mykhelz. When we back to work, I bear my name.
So you have a double personality.
Thank you very much.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So the tracks. I don't know if we should expect you to tell us the list of tracks or.
Okay, good question.
Yeah.
We would like to take it one after the other.
There are 8 tracks.
8 tracks. Yes. In order. Enemies. Enemies is one of the songs that is coming up on the EP. Enemy is very deep. It's a reality song. The song is produced by Ben Josie and also mastered by Ben Josie. it's talking about reality of what the world is facing currently. How we have global warming issues, we have so much economic issues, so much crisis in the Middle East, in Nigeria where we have tribal war, ethnic war, all the issues that we're having are the enemies of the universe. So we decide to write about it. What can we do differently to realize that all these issues that are coming up, if we don't handle it as the enemies of the progress of the world that we have, it might actually have a negative effect at that time. But the more we start, the earlier we start to realize it and start to trace our steps, so that we begin to correct all those things. That's what enemy is all about. It's deep, it's soul. If you listen to it, it will give you the concept of what is happening around you, and you can feel the good bombs all over you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Looking back at the kind of songs that we have these days, it's more of party, women, and all that. I'm not saying it's bad, but with the current situation we have, enemies, the song enemies, like you described it, it's going to be like a diamond in the rough. It's going to be a song that we are looking forward to listen to. It's a song that I hope it helps us to uplift current situations and reflect.
Sure, and for the fans that are not in the young generations, that will feed their soul.
I don't know if I belong to
the new generation.
But anyway, that's just one.
Yeah, the second track, Drummer Boy. Drummer Boy. The name Drummer Boy is my first nickname back then in primary schools. I like to beat drums.
So you started from the drums,
yes, I beat drums and along the line, my parents noticed my passion for music, and my mom got me a small guitar. So I tried to rehearse with
from drums to the guitar.
Then my dad got me a piano and got me registered in a piano class. So they've contributed into my music growth. So I decided to talk about the beginning and how far I've gone. How tough music can be. If you're into music, it doesn't just happen overnight. You will grow into it, and one day, if you don't give up,
surely
star will shine.
That's beautiful. And I must commend your parents for urging you to follow your passion.
Yeah.
And so I know this, even now, most parents still want to shape the kids the way they want. They don't consider what the kids want.
Yes. I remember those days my dad would say, hey, you must go to school and you must be a graduate before you take this music as a career.
You see, he's right.
So, and that has actually helped me. And my recordings back then days is always the one paying for my recordings.
Oh.
So he's been part of my music growth. My mom has been part of my music growth. So Drummer Boy is a track you would love to listen to. If you have passion for anything, don't give up. Another track is Vuvuzela.
Okay.
Vuvuzela is an instrument used most popular during South Africa
2010
World Cup. The Vuvuzela that they were blowing around. That's where I got the inspiration from. It's a loud and very notable instrument. So I decided to inscribe something around it for anything that is very visible and you can easily see that can catch your eye. So in this contest, we are relating it to our African shipping ladies.
Oh, okay. So
the Vuvuzela is behind, so it's very visible. And it's vuvuing. So that's what Vuvuzela is about. Vuvuzela is a dance song with an amapiano instrumentation.
Okay.
You'll love it. It's a club vibe, bounce vibe, and a classical look at it.
You got me there with how you started describing the Vuvuzela. So I was expecting, okay, Vuvuzela is about sound, Vuvuzela is about your presence, showing yourself. So my mind was there until you took me to the shape of the Vuvuzela.
Yeah, Vuvuzela is the vuvu.
So, okay, I can't even pick.
So when you're attracted to the vuvu, then you go Zela.
I can't even pick any favorite from the names and the descriptions. So anyone, when you describe one, it seems more interesting. Until you describe the next one, it seems more interesting. So we're really looking forward to having a feel of vintage.
Yeah,
Yes.
vintage, the hippie.
Yeah, I can't wait.
July 1st, get ready, buy data, pick up your phone, all stores. If you love St Mykhelz, buy, stream,
Yeah, stream, buy,
watch, download,
and
share,
and vuvu.
and vuvu. Then we'll go Zella together.
Okay, so are you going to tell us about the rest of the tracks? Or you want to keep us swinging?
Wait for it.
Okay.
Download it.
I thought as much because I was wondering how you're going to give us.
There are more bangers in it.
Oh, yes. So you saved the best for the last.
Yes.
Right. So
yes.
guys, we heard from St Mykhelz himself. Go get ready for the vintage EP coming July 1st, 2022.
July 1st, first day of the month.
Go and get ready, buy data, and get ready to vuvu with the St Mykhelz himself. So it's good to have you, St Mykhelz, in our studio, and we're looking forward to the EP. Looking forward to your shows and your videos, because we're interested in videos as well.
Yes, videos
I like the visuals.
Visuals are coming up after the drop. We expect more shows, couples of shows. Actually, we're planning an after party after the release for the crew that puts all this together. So we'll invite some of the fans to join us.
So we heard it from Mykhelz himself. Thank you very much for coming into our studios, and thank you for sharing your project with us.
It's my pleasure.
All right.